Time now for some sports news. Golden Eaglets chief coach Emmanuel Amunike has listed 100 players for the final phase of screening ahead of the 2015 CAF Under-17 Championship. Amunike confirmed that the players will undergo the mandatory magnetic resonance imaging test to authenticate their ages. Meanwhile, the draws for the Continental Cadet Showpiece will hold tomorrow, that Sunday, in Cairo, Egypt. Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, Niger, Cameroon, Guinea, Mali, South Africa and Zambia will be drawn into 2 groups of 4 teams each. Manchester City moved level on points with Chelsea at the top of the English Premier League after goals from David Silva and Yaya Toure sunk Crystal Palace 3-0. Man United could not secure a 7th straight league win as Aston Villa held on to a 1-1 draw despite playing 25 minutes with 10 men. Eric Lamela scored his first Premier League goal as Tottenham beat Burnley 2-1 to move up to 6th in the table. And Charlie Hostin got a hat-trick to inspire QPR to beat West Brom 3-2 at Loftus Road. World Football Governing Body FIFA has announced that the prize money for winning the 2015 Women's World Cup will double from the previous tournament. FIFA in a statement said the winners will receive $2 million compared to the $1 million won by Japan in 2011. African champions Super Falcons of Nigeria will open their tournament against Sweden in Winnipeg on June 8th and will also play against the United States and Australia in Group D. Carlo Ancelotti achieved his dreams of ending the year 2014 on a high by winning the FIFA Club World Cup for Spanish giants Real Madrid. Sergio Ramos scored his 2nd goal of the tournament in the 37th minute to open scoring for the European champions. Gareth Bale also scored his 2nd to seal the win with a 2-0 victory against the South American side from Argentina, San Lorenzo. With the victory, Real Madrid have now added the coveted trophy to their cabinet and extending their winning streak to 22 games. And that's it on Sports News. The news at 10 continues shortly.
On the foreign scene, North Korea has offered to hold a joint inquiry with the United States into a cyber attack on Sony Pictures, just as it has strongly denied U.S. claims that it is behind it. The country's foreign ministry accused the U.S. government of spreading groundless allegations and said a probe will refute the allegations. The attack and subsequent threats against cinemas led Sony to cancel the release of the satirical film The Interview. The FBI said yesterday that the Pyongyang government was responsible for the cyber attack last month, in which script details and private emails were leaked. Police in Australia have arrested the mother of 7 of 8 children who were found dead at a house in Cairn. Police say the 37-year-old, who is suspected of murder, is cooperating with them. She has not been charged yet, however. The woman was found at her home with stab wounds alongside the bodies of the 8 children. The police have not said how they died, but a coroner is due to conduct post-mortem examinations. The victims were aged 18 months to 14 years. Now, Nigeria, away from the foreign scene now, I'm back here in Nigeria. Nigeria's Akwa Ibom State ready with the carol, which is Christmas carol, which is now ongoing at the Akwa Ibom International Stadium in Uyo, the state capital. We'll be joining our correspondent Charles Aruka, who is standing by to give us an update on the event. Charles?
At the Akwa Ibom National Stadium, also known as the Nest of Champions, and right inside this nest, well, behind me here, you are seeing the largest choir of musicians, 9,999 performers, and they are the center of this particular event. Well, it's the 7th edition of the Akwa Ibom State Government Christmas Carol. Today is the 2014 edition that's unfolding here, and over the years it has gradually acquired an international significance as well. We've had bands, orchestras, performers, and solo artists from all over the world, including from Jamaica and St. Kitts and Nevis in the Caribbean. We've had performers from the Democratic Republic of Congo and South Africa, and from our neighboring West African country, Ghana, plus artists from Nigeria. And right now, you are just about witnessing a performance by the 9,999 members of this largest choir in the world. And of course, it's the Christmas carol performance. It started at about 9:15 p.m. when the governor of Akwa Ibom State, His Excellency Dr. Godswill Akpabio, made his entrance into this place. And we've had speeches by the leaders of the state government. And talking about an international significance, we also have with us here among the dignitaries the Deputy Prime Minister of the island of St. Kitts and Nevis, Dr. Earl Martin. And believe it or not, we also have with us here African-American U.S. statesman, the Reverend Jesse Jackson. They're all here. And the event has grown by leaps and bounds over the years. Now, we'll be cutting into the stage for you to have a taste of what is going on here tonight.
$9,999. That's a small country. That's it on the news at 10. The main news again. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Kenneth Minima, has challenged officers to brace for total onslaught against insurgents in the northeast, as his Air Force counterpart, Air Vice Marshal Adeshola Amosu, also gave the assurance that air bombardment will stop the militants' incursions. The Nigeria Customs Service has confiscated poultry products worth 54 million naira in Lagos. And North Korea has asked to join the U.S. in the Sony hack probe to prove its innocence in the cyber attack. That's the news at 10 tonight. I'm Olumide Macaulay. Thank you so much for watching from all of us here. But we will leave you with a festive air as we go back to Akwa Ibom State, where our correspondent Charles Aruka is standing by alongside the 9,999 carolers, which is going on right now in Akwa Ibom State. Have a good night.